listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to UppTalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say UppTalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
Today, let's book time tracking with the project. Let's say there are two ways to enter the time. Either we can go to Transactions Employee and we can go to Track Time. Adam. Let's say Duration. First, let me select the customer. What's the customer name? Customer name is Kathy Canada. A false Ubers advantage. No, I can't enter with. For the other assignees, I have to enter for myself. Project resources. Before I continue with can you see the estimate cost here? It is coming from the particular labor, but why others are blank also needs to be checked. Is that the case? I think yes. There are no assignees here. Instead, before bill, Just I'm telling you, you can go to either. You can go to our transaction employees. Basically, all the employees must have the access to enter the time. It's not something like, for example, let's take an example of the vendors. Once we have the advanced procurement, we did a request for quote from the next week and it goes to the vendor. When they can log into the next and submit their quotation for the any service or any books which we are about to purchase. Vendor can submit that quotations, but that particular role which we assign to our vendors, or you can say it's we can assign any, like we can have the 1,000 vendors or we can have 2,000 vendors. Does not charge any license costs from the vendor or customer. But for the employees to submit the time, there must be a license. Either they can have an employee center. If I go to the company and we are billing information, employee center. This employee center. 5 employee center. You can provide employee center role to the company. That's different. Employee. I'm trying to get the time and basically submitting any information. If I go to the setup user role and manage role, there is one customer center and there must be a customer center. You can see that the vendor center. We will assign this particular role to the vendor. He can just log in into the next site and submit their quotations. The whole process. Purchase. It is not in this particular account again. What happened there? Option like enter requisition. We entered a requisition. Then there is an option like ask a quotation from the vendor. In that quotations form for our transaction, we select the vendors from which we are about to take a quotation. We can select like multiple vendors, 3, 4 vendors there. Quotations and anything. Go to the vendor, particular on a vendor email. And after logging into the next, vendor can submit their quotations. Oh, I see. Let's check if you have. Access for sharing the screen. I would like to add some time, but you have to assign yourself. In this, you can enter the time and then we will move further towards into the project. We will go into. We have like around 20-30 minutes now. We will take a different topic. Let me have a Let me go to a different topic here. Basically safe searches. What are safe searches in NND? Let me give a I am going on purchase order list. The transaction. This particular view, which one? This is like a search view, which you can according to your own and you can add your own. And basically safe searches are the customized reports. You can create a search. What you need, what information you need, and which section on your required. And if you are on a task section, either customer, you can create the safe search. There are multiple. Either you can create a search directly from the page which you have. For example, I am on a purchase order. I can click on the search button here. As you can see, I am on a new vendor bid. I am getting a search option. I am on a purchase order list. I am getting a search option. I can go to a report safe searches. And new search, basically search. In any transaction. That is new. Obviously, on any page, you get a search. Create two search options to create a search. I can click on the search button. There are many options, but you just need to go to a create safe search. Oh, I say search page will open. There is a criteria option there, like the type is purchase order. And if we go to the result tab, we get the result. that there's some standard field available here, and we can remove all and we can create a search according to our requirement. Or either, like I can go to a report. I can go and click on the new search. There are options available in the new search. There are many options there. For example, I want to create a safe search on the transaction. I will click on the transaction. I will go to a Create Safe Search. Create Safe Search. Then I will select a type. Let's say I want to create a safe search on the vendor. I can set the other criteria also. Most common criteria used with any transaction is a main line. Once you work as a functional percentage, you get most of the things to be seen as a main line. What is a main line? Main line. What does main line mean? Basically, in any transaction, there is a body field and there is a line field. Once you keep the main line true, the search will show according to the body field. And it will not have the results related to. It will have, but not all the fields related to the line. The transaction is kept. Once we keep the main line false, we can have the main line results. Like we can have the line level results also. And that's we can create a search. Let me select the main line results now. And we can go to results. These are some standard fields there. Just let me preview my safe search. Now this is my safe search. Now one thing I think you can see there is one internal ID 10.5 and both these lines. This is only one below me, but it is coming in two lines. The reason is there are two lines in the item. It is showing that the price in particular for the particular transaction. How we can bring this in the one instead of two? What we can go to the two criteria. We can basically group the. Now I will remove this. Take this group as of date. Remove. But we don't have to group anyone. What happens is basically we have to provide a summary for the field. And mainly the text type of field we group and the number field we keep it some minimum, maximum, average. The number type field. We have the different type of settings there. Name should we group. preview. Now if I open this thing, I think I forgot the I think it was a Dell laptop. Just bring me an ID. It was random number 13 and it was very electronics. We can do it. It's something we are good. Different area and other things. Basically, the main purpose is that we can have your own reports on the same searches. Basically, the main purpose is that we can have your own reports on the same search. I will be honest with you. The standard reports are not much like fulfill the customer requirement. Mainly if I talk about India, still US customer accept that particular reports. They can have that. They can say for example, we can open this tile balance. What we get, the tile balance we get as of March 2024. We get debit card or I can go and look. As a refresh. Either we can see the total tile balance there. But basically in the Indian NetSuite customers, they want that balance like that. It's opening. Then transactions for the particular month. Then the closing balance. NetSuite does not provide like that. Only option left is to customize the new report. Either with the help of safe searches or either with the coding with the help of technical resource. These are the standard reports. It happens. In the implementation, you will face a lot of issues like that. Safe search is the most common used tool. And once you have it hands on the NetSuite, you can use safe searches basically on the like. You can learn on your own to how to get the results. I need a field value, and into my search. But in a certain way, that value is not properly coming. Even I can get the formula also. For example, I can have my own formula there. These are the formulas available here. Oh, I see. You must have the, I think, SQL knowledge also suite query. A little bit of that knowledge to understand these formulas. Or maybe once you start like gaining experience being as a consultant, you will learn more about these formulas. Like we use daily we create lots of safe searches and on a daily basis there are lots of fields. Like we don't add comes like automatically. We have to get that value from somewhere because the other one was working on something. This was not easy to get. I am still working on that. This is one of the most requested ones. Being a consultant, I do also get some time and different things. Just to show you what I was doing yesterday. Inventory. You can see this pricing schedule. Under this, like there is a different pricing schedule. We have corporate radar. We have Diwali. It's a percent investigation discount, but I can enter the price also. Alternate price one, let's say 100. Or basically, these are the price level categories which we can create from the list accounting. Sorry, not there. Set up accounting list. We can filter out there is some new price level. Let's say overhead. Now I get the overhead. Let's say I am entering the 200. And what is base price? It is 100. If I save this, it is training classes. A section says create invoices. Here we have the price level. Base price is coming. If I change to the why it is not coming overhead here, it is saying same. Let me refresh. I get overhead. Yes, I select the price changes. Where I said that I want to create a safe search. I can get all the price levels against that item. Found the price levels. I was getting that. I was getting that, but I was getting in the rows. Let's say I have 5 different price levels. I was getting in the rows form instead of columns. I was working on that only yesterday. Basically, we get the different type of challenges every day, but a safe search is a way to go. Safe search. Once you start experiencing in liking your career, then you will see that you will get a lot of safe searches. Different type of safe searches only. Not from the customer side, but you will figure that like for like. Or just for like for our own convenience. You mean like for us. Let's say if you work on any solution, most of the solutions will go from the safe searches only. Because if the customer is asking something which is not there in the next slide available in the standard, you will. We mostly do. Let's create a safe search. And in the development side also, if we have to do some sourcing from the value, we can create a safe search also. And safe search can be used in the custom fields also. Let's say I created a custom field and I want to source a value from somewhere. But that value is not available in any list or any other there. What I will do, I will create a safe search. and I can source that value from that particular safe search in the custom field. Yes, each custom field, each transaction, everything has its own unique internal ID. The use case of internal ID is very important in the when we upload the CSV import for the transaction. Let's say I want to upload any transaction with this particular item. I can do a mistake by liking copying or in manually entering the item name in my CSV import. But if I take an internal ID, let's say 21, it will get automatically updated. Then they are automatically updated. We use internal IDs in the scripts while uploading the CSV import. It is much beneficial instead of using the names, number of any like if I want to upload a sales invoice for this particular customer. This general system. Then also, instead of using this customer name, I will try to use the internal ID 339 390. An internal ID you will get with every page, you will have this internal ID with every entity. If it is not visible, it means like this particular preference set, preference show internal IDs unchecked. Or you can take that and you will have that internal ID option, the internal ID. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.